Welcome back to Houston Life. Our next guest is not only a celebrity chef, entrepreneur, and Food Network star that you've seen on the shows Iron Chef, America, Chopped, and Barbecue Brawl. He is also one of the most popular ambassadors of Asian cooking in our nation.
We love this, and he has a very special connection to Houston. He's here to chat all about it. Please welcome to our studio, Pei Wei Executive Chef Jet Tila in the house.
Yay!
So good to see you.
I already have my chopsticks ready to go.
I've made it, Houston Life. I just need to take a minute, and I just gotta
Yeah.
enjoy this couch.
Yeah, come on.
Where am I? I'm in my body, and
That
I'm
is so
excited.
nice of you to
It's so
say.
true. It's so true.
Okay, so for our viewers who have seen you on some of these competition shows, clearly you are cool under pressure. Let's take a trip down memory lane, because your family actually established a very significant, well, it's Silver Lake in California, just like part of LA
says hi, by the
essentially.
way.
Thank you.
We miss this guy.
We say hi.
That's right. Yeah.
But your family really helped shape the Thai food scene in LA.
Yeah, I think a lot of people over the last decade have watched me on so many shows on Food Network. They don't really know my food history. And real simple, my family started Thai food in America. In the 60s. There was no Thai markets, no Thai restaurants before the Tilas landed in Silver Lake, California. So yeah, over the last 40, 50 years, restaurants, agriculture, we had an import company here in Houston, which was our first touch point in Houston, Texas.
Did you spend a lot of time in Houston?
I did. I would spend all my summers here as a kid. And
wait,
then
you spent the summers here?
I know. Well, you know. So anytime we had a school break, you know what? We don't get camp in the Asian house. You go to work. You know what I mean?
That's what camp's about anyway. It's teaching you for the real world.
Real practical skills.
How, fast forward now to Pei Wei, how did you become executive chef there?
So Pei Wei, so I knew the original owners of Pei Wei. Pei Wei has existed in Houston, Texas for over 30 years. The original family were friends of ours. And as I was working around the world, I watched them kind of sell the company. I was like, oh man, I'm really sad that the company's it's not what it used to be. So 3 years ago, we swooped in and we bought it. We took it over and we refreshed the brand. And it's really a legacy brand. And Pei Wei originally obviously was Chinese food, but because I'm the Thai culinary ambassador, because I've gone to sushi school, I've worked around the world, we're working in global flavors now, Asian global flavors. So Pei Wei is good as it was. I think it's better now because it's more exciting and we're weaving in more dishes, more stories, and people who watch me on TV can connect to me in the restaurants.
It's got to be a challenge weaving in, Japanese is extremely different to Chinese, to Thai food.
Yeah.
What sort of do you find a commonality that kind of weaves them together?
I would say, many countries have done it well, like Australia.
Oh,
you know, right? I mean, because takeout food in Australia and in London, in Germany, even Asia food is very high end, right? And that's what we want to do. We basically, it's not steam table. Every dish is cooked to order. So it's not that hard because of my training, because I've brought in the best chefs. We've got the Pignon brothers back with us, who they were original Pei Wei from 30 years ago. I'm like, hey guys, I'm in now. Let's really blow this thing out. Let's really make it delicious. Let's make it fun. Let's make it approachable. So again, we handle those things really well.
Yeah.
I remember when I discovered Pei Wei and I was in college and it was life-changing. You got the hot honey chicken on set. Mel, I know you're dying to dive in.
I know, I've had these chopsticks in my hands since the beginning. I'm like,
why don't you dive in so you can test out your chopstick skills?
Oh,
phenomenal, by the way.
Nice
I have terrible chopstick skills. I taught myself when I was a kid.
That's pretty good, Mel, I gotta say.
I used to eat fish sticks with my chopsticks for breakfast. Like that. I loved chopsticks as a kid.
In one go, she nailed it. So brand new hot honey chicken. It's a limited time. Everyone loves hot. So the question is, those habaneros, how hot are they?
They creep up on you.
Yeah.
It's got habaneros in it. Oops.
Okay, so while Mel is enjoying this meal, let's chat about Food Network.
Yes,
because truly,
for sure.
It is one thing to be a great chef and to have it sort of in your DNA. It must be different, although I've never been on one of these competition cooking shows. Dude, this is high stress.
Yeah. So we have a show that's been 4 seasons now called Tournament of Champions. And again, it beats all, it's the #1 show on the network. It's 32 of the best chefs in America, and only one leaves. 32 enter, single elimination competition. But you know what? What preps you for the stress? Just the 30 years in the kitchen. I know I might look young. Actually, that doesn't work anymore. That line
You
used to
do.
work. No, not at all. This middle-aged dude can keep up with the young guys. But yes, I think when you're in the heat of competition, you basically just go back to your fundamentals, the thing that you've cooked 1,000 times in your life. So for me, it's like Thai, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. I can go there in a moment, and I get to work with Guy Fieri and Bobby Flay and some of the best chefs really in the world. It's a heck of a ride. It's been really, really cool.
Talk about career highlights. I mean, Eddie Jackson, by the way, is from Houston. The people you've met, I can only imagine the framed photos on the wall. You're a dad of two. Can we chat about you and your wife teamed up to release a cookbook?
Yes, that's right. So the Tila family, Allie, my wife, was a preschool special ed teacher for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
We got married. I was like, Allie, I need help. And come help me run this company of ours. She went to pastry school, by the way, late in life. And yeah, we wrote a cookbook, 101 epic dishes you need to cook before you die. We have our family involved. If you watch any of our social media, we do fun skits. It really is the dream. I get to do what I love every day, and I get to do it with the people I love, which is my family.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, and then just go on every TV show around.
I fly into
checking them off, aren't you?
Houston, hang out at Houston Life with you guys.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic, I gotta say.
This is so good. You know what? Can we play a game?
Yes, I would love to.
Do you love a game?
I want a game.
Yeah, rapid fire.
Go.
Okay,
I'm
it's
so
all gonna
ready.
be like food questions related. Shall we do it? Shall we put a
Let's
timer
do
on
it.
the clock?
Okay.
Okay, 1 minute on the clock.
I love this. I had no
we're
idea
gonna tag team.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, first question. What's your favorite on-the-go snack?
Oh man, donuts.
Ooh,
so bad, I'm so
all right,
bad.
you say you cook a lot of dishes. What's a dish that you would never cook again?
I would never cook again. Oh man, I had a bad word in my mind. I'm not going to say that right now. It's something on a shingle. It's like chopped beef.
Oh, I know what that
on a
is.
piece of pie,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
What's your go-to cocktail?
My go-to cocktail? Smoky pineapple mezcal margarita.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
We can be friends.
Okay, we can be friends?
Very
friends.
specific.
Yeah, I would drink
know.
that.
I could do that all day. Spicy margaritas. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Mezcal, yeah. And what's a dish that your kids always make you cook for them?
Oh man, I make breakfast every single day. So they are all about crepes right now.
Oh, good
I know,
stuff.
very fat. They're pinkies up though. It's pink. So that's how my kids eat. Yeah, my wife makes the crepes. I put them together.
It's so fancy. Okay, last question. I know you've cooked with a lot of famous chefs.
Yeah.
Bucket list chef to cook with.
Oh man, I still have not cooked with you, Gordon. We've done shows together, but we've not cooked together.
Gordon, as in Ramsay?
The Ramsay, yeah, nicest guy.
But wait, would you? I was going to say, would you want to cook with him?
It's all an act, and you know it. He's the sweetest man in the kitchen, and yeah.
They always are, aren't they?
They really
those
are.
like tougher, those like tough on the outside, squishy on the inside.
We hear you're tough in the kitchen as well, Jet Tila. So we're going to go into the kitchen. Stay right there because coming up, we are making a wonderful, flavorful pad thai at home. That looks delicious,
It's
Mel.
delicious, and it's going to be vegan, so you can eat it, Derek. Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. We have moved into the kitchen with chef, a celebrity, author, and executive chef of Pei Wei, Jet Tila. He is here with a vegan version of pad thai, which looks so beautiful. Hey, by the way, quick shout out to Don Wynn.
Don
Wynn
Wynn.
was one of your mentees. We featured him on Houston Life last year for the barbecue brawl.
Yeah, let's just be clear. I picked him first, Bobby, and then Ann stole him, and he came in second. So yes, Don is my homie. If you haven't been to his restaurant, go check it out. Pretty amazing.
Good stuff.
Oh my God.
Good stuff for sure. Okay, so vegan pad thai. You were telling Mel and me during the break, prep time is between 30 and 40 minutes, but putting it all together on the fire is 5 minutes.
I'm going to do it in 4 right now.
Okay.
Oh,
May I
wow.
switch this to an egg version? Is that okay? Is everyone okay in here?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
that.
Okay, neutral oil. We're going to go eggs. And again, if you guys want to help, feel free.
Neutral oil like what?
Neutral
Like
oil is always a high temp, low flavor. Peanut, canola,
I wish I could crack
avocado.
an egg like
You
that.
totally
One-handed.
can. I should have brought another egg for you. I'm sure we can get one
next
thrown in here.
time.
So we're going to start with egg because I do want to add the eggs because there's a magic that happens when you add eggs and rice noodles. Right, I go the rice noodles right in, and watch what happens. Usually rice noodles stick to pans, right?
Yeah.
But if you roll the egg into the noodle, it coats it and it creates a non-stick surface. Look at that pan.
You're kidding.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
magic.
I
That's
know, it's like the
magic.
stuff that grandmas teach you that no one ever teach you.
You're a celebrity chef and a magician.
Yeah, that's right, and a scientist. So I'm going to put tofu in here because we are going to do the vegetarian version, do a little vegetable, and all I'm looking for is everything cooked, kind of halfway. Noodles are halfway, veggies are halfway. The secret to this is the sauce, and because we're doing a A fish is okay. This has a little bit of fish sauce in it, has a little paprika, has a little tamarind, a little bit of vinegar, and that's in there. And then also what I'm really looking for, the secret to pad thai is let the noodles absorb the sauce. Don't be in a hurry. To start, just throw everything in. There's a reason why we time everything out. You see how they're like coated?
Yeah.
And they're look at inside that pan, and there's no sauce on the bottom of the pan, and it just looks beautifully coated.
So that's why you don't want it overcooked, because those noodles will continue cooking.
You nailed it. You
process.
absolutely nailed it. So I'm gonna do the bean sprouts now. I'm gonna leave a little for garnish. Or peanuts are okay, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little peanuts in there.
No peanut allergies in studio today?
Right? No, we good? Okay. All right. So check it out. I'm looking for the sauce to absorb into the noodles.
Now I can really smell it.
Right?
Yeah, the smells just started wafting.
The sauce is kind of evaporated down. It's sticking to the noodles. I'm gonna put it in this pan right here in the front. And then I'm gonna layer that right in there. Look at that. How
Beautiful
fast
that
was that,
is.
team?
That was so quick.
It was great. Again, like you were saying, Asian food is all prep time,
Yeah.
right? It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to prep the side if you've never done it before, but it only takes about 4 minutes to fire. So now you guys gonna garnish and do the Food Network?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna have you. So here's your garnishes.
Okay.
Play, go have fun.
A little bit of cilantro
and if you
here.
want a little
What do I do
tip,
with these?
you could look to the right and see how we played it.
Oh.
But if you want,
Oh, wait, hang on a
if you want
second.
a little cheat.
Cheating.
Oh,
but
that's
yeah.
cute. How
Oh,
you
wait,
how you
but
put the onions
Isn't
in
that
here
fun like
this.
that?
Oh, that's cute. And then, but then
Why don't you
don't
squeeze one over,
Oh, you do
and then
that?
put one on the side.
Okay, cool.
So everything at Pei Wei now is Pan-Asian. It's not just Chinese food. As you can see, we've got like Thai curry, we've got hot honey. I brought drunken noodles. Everyone watches me make drunken noodles on TV, but now we have them.
I love drunken
But this is
noodles.
ready to taste if you guys want, but it's hot. It's freshly
Yeah,
made.
let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's
But
try
this
it. Wow,
is
it's
an
delicious.
example of what we do at Pei Wei. Every dish is cooked to
Wait,
order.
Thai food doesn't always. Thai food's with like forks and spoons, isn't it?
Hello, that's why we got you some silverware. But it's okay to eat Thai food with chopsticks if you're eating noodles.
Oh,
And
really?
because we've got noodles here,
We
it's
could.
totally
I'm
acceptable.
just going to spin my noodles.
Oh,
in it.
wow.
It's hot though. I know
What
it's
would you
warm.
say for at home, like making
Yeah.
this at home? What sort of pan you have? Is this a regular pan, or should we have a wok?
You don't need a wok, team.
know?
You don't need a wok. A wok is something that works if you have a pit and you have a lot of heat. In most American homes, we have flat elements, either gas or electric. Flat elements, flat bottom wok, or a pan. Another thing, a really nice
okay.
multitasker is a Dutch oven. If you've got an enamel Dutch oven, it's probably one of the most perfect vessels to use for stir fry, and then you can turn around and you do everything else with it.
That's great advice, because if you have limited kitchen
way.
space, a wok is bulky.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal, by the way.
So good.
So you just opened a new location in Katy. Do you have more on the list? Like, could you bring one to my neighborhood?
Yeah. Wherever you guys live, we're going to be. So Katy just opened up. We're opening up at the Loop in the next few weeks. We're going to be at Energy Stadium. So that's going to be like 15 locations all over Houston. I grew up coming out to Houston. I'm here all the time. So that's
Do you
why
ever
it's
send a
important.
message back to your little self, thinking like that? You know, you came here in the summer instead of going
Yeah.
to summer camp, you had to work, and now you're back in H-Town. You've got all these restaurants, and you're like,
Yo, you know what? H-Town now is actually, I'm recreating positive energy because all that family trauma from working, not really. It was really about, growing up here and watching the Vietnamese community, because I came from the Thai community. I learned so much about Vietnamese food, and you guys have such great Vietnamese food. So again, and something we're thinking about bringing to Pei Wei. We're thinking about doing pho. That's a tease.
Yes.
No one knows, but we're thinking about it, except for you guys.
I could eat pho every single day.
Oh my God,
Especially
it's
when
so
it gets
good.
cold here, like 2 days a year.
Yeah.
Nice warm bowl of pho. Hey, before you go, so
Yeah.
your kids, do they spend much time with you in the kitchen, just like you spent with your family growing up?
They totally do. Not as much because we don't have full working, I don't make them go to Pei Wei's every day, but we cook together at least 3 or 4 times a week. They have to turn the screens off. And there's a rule in our house. If you like to eat something, you must learn how to cook it from scratch. Spaghetti and meatballs, make pasta, make meatballs. Right? If you like chicken strips, we got to debone the chicken, you got to bread it, and you got to cook
what's your favorite dish for your kids to cook for you?
You know what? Father's Day, happy Father's Day to everybody. They made a breakfast tart. So a little puff pastry, little Gruyere, little bacon.
Hold on, how old are they?
10 and 8. Go to our social media. You can watch them cook. They're really, really good at it.
10 and 8, and they're doing puff pastry?
You know it.
Wow.
I can barely
Wait,
heat
I
up ramen
think
noodles.
the family empire is going to move into like French.
Oh man.
You know, well, Vietnamese, you can lean into a bit of.
I'm
bring in
trying to make
French.
them work so I don't have to anymore. You know what I
We
mean?
love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So we're
Oh,
again, do
oh
check
my
us all out
gosh.
on like TikTok and Instagram. It's really fun. You know, the Tila vibe continues on from Food Network to family to Pei Wei, and we're just really excited. And really, before we go out, thanks for having me.
Oh my
This was
gosh.
We love having you,
This has been
Jen.
It's
so
so
was
much
great.
fun to hang out with you guys.
And we
Thank you
can
for
see you on
lunch.
Food Network all the time, but where next on Food Network?
Wow, Beat Bobby Flay, Guys Grocery Games,
Look.
yeah. Anyway, basically all the competition shows. Yeah, Supermarket Stakeout. I can keep going, but I
Just
won't.
turn on Food Network, your face will be on it.
I thought I was busy. My goodness, Jen. Very
Oh
nice.
my gosh, these
you.
are so delicious. You know, if you want the recipes, then thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
Jet has shared the complete recipes for the vegan pad thai, also the classic pad thai, okay? So if you want to get them, then head to our website, houstonlife.tv, or you can also just not cook them yourself, but go to your local Pei Wei.
For sure.
Yeah.
Tell them I sent you.
Yeah.
Okay, we will do that. Jen, thank you so much. Great to see
Thank
you.
you.
Such a pleasure.
That was delicious. I'm going to
Lunch,
keep,
too.
can I keep eating?
Good stuff.